today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. On first down, gone. That'll be caught by Cobb. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down. A shotgun snap for Goff. They got him in. It's Woods. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Miles, back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Sony Michel.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running back, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. Go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Miles Sanders, the ball carrier.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going for it with Sanders. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead.
Rams.
Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the 1st round, they expect you to play right away. In the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and get a nice payoff.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball,
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gone. Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. Touchdown, LA! A big play there. 61 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Tyler Lockett on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. 2 seconds to go, 1st quarter. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Metcalf. A gain of 14. First down, Seahawks.
To throw again is Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. As he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. His pass caught at the 4. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. They hand off to the big tight end. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Play action. Now Wilson hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 50. The 40. Past the 20. 10. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
31.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
43-yard line.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
They go play action now. Wilson. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Wilson, 12 more yards there and another first down.
Smith-Schuster. A gain of 12. First down, Seattle.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it'll bring up third down.
DK Metcalf, incomplete. He was defended by Julian Blackman.
Again, Wilson. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up near the 26. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
The Rams.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Gone. Finding Knox there, complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Gone. Got a man over the middle. It's Woods. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Darrell Taylor. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Gardner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Passing route complete. It's Woods. Now we're signaling the timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Fairbairn is good.
Is good.
And the route is on. It's 24-0. Seahawks,
nothing.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to run more shot before the clock runs out.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something systematic.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off there at the 32. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. Ball carrier. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Miles Sanders, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the left.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football.